What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be checking out the accessory packs for the Kharn from Series 2. Now, these are the only three that I got that actually came in there. I did pick up two of each, and one set has already been opened, and so we're going to open these because I'm trying to army build my Kharn army, so that way I can use these accessory packs to load them up and be different and unique in their own way. So this is the only stuff that came in as far as the Kharn goes for Series 2. Alpha Team 1 had like two different series, so Series 2A and B, and I have reviews for all that as well, so I will leave a link in the description, so that way, the playlist that is, so that way if you're interested in checking any of those other videos out, including the accessories for the Alpha Team 1, you may. So let's go ahead and get started. And so like I said, we got three, one for each individual. So we got the Brute Striker, so comes with a mallet and the thing goes on the back and something for his arm or hand. And then we have the evolution for the Synthoid. So apparently these things can evolve into like plant-like creatures, so which is very cool as well. And then for the drone, not much really going on. So it's got the drone Scourge, and so you could use it's got a thing for the back end for his arm and an accessory. So let's go ahead and take these out so that way we can look at the first one, which is the Brute Striker accessory pack. So this is your basic accessory pack packaging with Final Faction right there, the Kharn right there, and Aegis 3 and up, that's me, with this purple, light purple, pink coloration on the side. Well, I guess whatever you want to call it or how you look at it. And then we got the accessories in the middle of the bubble blister. And then you got the warning labels, and you got Brute Striker right there. And it also says at the bottom, it says packs work with Kharn humanoid characters. And then Final Faction cartoon details on the back. And then here is the back with the Final Faction logo here in the top left-hand corner with Aegis 3 and up, that's me. And then this is the card ID you can cut out and save, Brute Striker, and then Kharn. And then if you want to pause and read that, you may. Or we can just go over it real quick so we can know what we're looking at. And so number one, which is that's the Glavin. And then it says a brutal instrument of destruction. The Glavin is wielded by the brutes with bone crunching efficiency. And then number two right there with the little thing that goes on his back, the Strather, I guess that's what it's called. And then the shield that is also a battering ram with the hands of brute, if anything, is a weapon. Nice. And then my bad. That's number two. That's the Strather. So this is basically the shield. I was wondering. I was like, well, okay, that's interesting. So that's number three. Excuse me. The Strather is the battering ram, and also could be like a shield or whatever. Number three. Excuse me. The backpack thing. The Drathos is the Drathos attacks with its dual heads, cutting any surface with the razor sharp, jagged teeth. So there is the Glavin, and then there is the Strather, and then there is the Drathos. So as you can tell, this is part of the series 2A for right here. So that's very cool right there. So we did all that. So this was part of series 2B. So this, like I said, this only came with a little bit of stuff. They only got like a handful. While Alpha Team 1's like everything just seems like every individual got their own upgrades and shit. So, but anyways, so then here's the assembly. There's a Brute and Brute figures sold separately. Then you can scan and watch all that, and go check out whatever sites that they give you to check it out. So let's go ahead and open this up real quick and take a closer look at it. All right, so this is the accessories that came with. There's only 3. So here is a brute that we got. Let's take him out and then let's go ahead and see what he looks like. So first we're going to put on the Drathos. So I do like the fact that it is green. It's all green, something different. So packed with details as usual. So got these 2 heads right there. And they're talking about teeth. I don't see any teeth. So very interesting though. Would have liked to see this in a further episode to see what they look like, because I know that in part 3, episode 3, the last one that they did, pretty much showed some of them evolve. So nicely detailed. The green makes it pop a little bit. So it's got these little scales in the back. So nice texturing though. Great texturing. Alright, so we'll just put this thing right there on the back. So it fits perfectly too. I like how it fits snug, you know, and it's molded to where it can fit the back of it. And of course, you know, it says you can also use these for other figures as well from the Kharn army. So then here is his Strather, the little shield-like thing. So it looks like a insect. Actually, it is an insect or arachnoid or something. Arachnid. So you can tell it's got the little eyes right there in the front, and then the mouth, the little pinchers in the jaw too. So these are its legs right here. So very cool to tell. So very nice little detail right there. So then I guess this is his front arms right there, and it's just wrapped around so he can be able to hold it. So great detail. That way he sits like that and there on the arm. Right there, it's nice and snug. So there you go. And then here is its glavin right there. Nice purple mold right there, packed with details as usual. So very awesome. Especially like the details on the mallet part. So that's very cool. The little design right there. So let's go ahead and have him hold this. So it's like all the stuff is falling apart. Wish you could hold it better. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's what he looks like with all geared up. So we'll move him aside, and then we'll look at the next one, which is the Synthoid Evolution. So this is basically your basic accessory pack, so we don't need to go over it. And so then here is all the information. So right there, number 1, I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing that's the vine leaf looking thing right there. And so it's the let's see, it's like the tentacled nightmare. It reaches out and then traps enemies before the Synthoid drags them into their doom. So it's basically a plant-like tentacle. And then whatever that is, number 2, which is this cannon-like thing. It says plasminoid discharge of whatever that is cripples the man and the machine, leaving both torn asunder. And then Wirewortham, I guess this is the wings, the dragon-like wings of the Withram. I guess that's how you pronounce it. The synthoids are able to take their warfare airborne and bring the destruction from every angle. So, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and take some time to open this thing up. All right, we got those out. So let's go ahead and bring out our synthoid, and let's go ahead and take some time to assemble this guy. So we'll take this out and put this plasma-like cannon thing right there, which went in very easily. So, and then we'll take off this arm, and then we'll pop on, if we can, this vine-like thing. So, which just looks really good. I really do like that a lot. And then we got the wings. So here are the pegs that, help you peg in the wings. So let's see. This goes on one side. Let's see if we can't. Oh. Let's see if there we go. Assuming that it goes right here, it goes like that. I'm guessing that's about as far as it's going to go. I think if I have it on right, if that's the right peg, let's see if we can't peg that in there. Let's see. I think it goes like that. Okay, well, whatever. So, and then we got this wing right here. And it pegs on back here. So there we go. So, assuming that's correct, I don't know if it is, but you got a lot of gappage, but which is fine. No, you probably don't want it to go all the way in, because then your wings will be blocked and you won't be able to have any range of motion. And it looks like this is about to crack any moment. But I mean, it is $1, so can't complain too bad, can we? So anyway, so yeah, that's what it looks like in the back, So really do like that a lot, especially for the synthoids. I think they probably got the coolest looking accessories out there for them to use. So that's very awesome right there. All right, let's go on to the next one, and we'll bring out the drone Scourge. So again, this is your basic accessory packaging, and then on the back we'll just take a look at this, and then let's move these pieces out the way. Then down here is all the information for the accessories. So the Sentin, I guess that's what it's called. It's a vicious dual pronged weapon, bridges the distance between enemies in the most powerful fashion. All right, okay. And then Luminar, which is the shield thing, the energy weapon. It's extreme power. This is handheld firearm, hits whatever Sinton can't reach. So whatever this can't get to, this will. And then the back is the Druskell, inspired by a serpent of the Kharn homeworld that is a back-mounted cannon capable of firing venomous rounds that dissolve any surface, etching fear into all Kharn enemies. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and open this thing up. All right, so we got those taken out. That was kind of a little bit easier than the other ones, even though the packaging was a little bit more weird designed. But yeah, so here is our random drone that we have, and let's go ahead and assemble this thing. So here's that dragon-like thing that they were talking about. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this. So this is a very cool design. It looks a little unique. I don't know if that's the eye and that's the mouth, teeth. This is elongated right here. Very cool back. So this is like supposed to shoot out lasers and or venomous rounds. So basically, this is like a living being or a living creature that shoots out venomous rounds. So it's very venomous. So, but it looks like it's got saw blades right there in its mouth. So I'm guessing that's where the venom shoots out. Very interesting. And then here's the little arm thing, the shield thing that can reach further than what the other accessory can. So very nice design. It doesn't look as cool as the other one for the Brute. And then here is the other accessory. So, very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and assemble this guy. This doesn't go as far in his back like like the other one does for the Brute. So you can either have the Brute use that too as well. So guessing this is how he holds it right there. And then here is the accessory. I believe you can peg this in his arm. I'm assuming that's what that peg is for. Or you can have him hold it. No, I don't think that's what's. I don't know. Could it be? Yes, man. I think you'd rather have him hold it, you know. But is there a way to hold this thing? Even though I know there's a peg, but I don't think, yeah, okay. That looks a lot better. And then there he is, all accessorized. All right, so there he is, and we'll bring out the Synthoid, all his accessories and everything. And then we'll bring out the Brute. So this does look pretty cool. I do like the fact that you can have these different options to accessorize your characters and stuff. Let me kind of space them out a little bit, a little too close. There you go. Well, that is it, folks. So let me know in the comments below what you think of all these accessory packs and which one is your favorite. My favorite's got to be the Synthoid Evolved. You know, it's got pretty cool looking accessories. Now the other two, they're pretty vicious from what they described, you know, but I think you stand a better chance against a brood, or maybe a drone, because the drone looks like pretty vicious too. But that synthoid thing, no. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did reviewing it. So where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.